possible. You gonna get through it. And you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but it's been a wild year, but man, there's been so many blessings within 2020. Loose Boaches. I see my boy Loose Boaches in the building. What sound?
Yo, what's
I
poppin'?
said, what sound?
There's also been a lot of bullshit going on in 2020. It's been a lot of
Okay, so
shit.
that's how we're coming. That's boy. God damn. Hey boy, you didn't even have it in your holster, did you? Jeez, quick draw McGraw. Can I do an introduction? Can I do an introduction?
Yeah, man, get your shit out, man. Get your shit out.
God damn. This what you shooting? That sounded like an AK the way you came off the rip like that. That was off your shoulder. They didn't even go. God,
I just wanted to show the balance. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show the balance. It's been a lot of blessings.
If it was
so many blessings.
Teeter-totter, shoot, you put me up here. That's how much weight you carry with it. God damn. This is the Better as Possible podcast. And you know the motto, better as possible. Loose Voltage.
Yo.
You are in the building, man. I want to say one thing for certain, man. This is our last show in 2020. This is our last Monday in 2020, Loose Voltage. Have you? Oh, yeah. We made it that far. Loose, you are a little bit, what's the name? You look like, what's the name? You look like a cartoon or something.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we got to get you straight.
How are you looking? Is it working?
Boy, you in there. I thought I was frozen for a minute, but I was about to say, hey, if you was going to be looking bad, I was going to be looking bad with your teamwork, make the dream work. Let's go.
Come on, man. You got to say that right off.
Give me some of this.
You got
Knuckles.
Come on. You got to say that right off.
Because you already know what's happening.
I got TVs here. I got there. And I'm looking at my Hulu. My Hulu said too many people watching. I don't know who else got my password, but they watching it. So I'm like, man, if you're going to borrow my password, like don't turn it on all the TVs. Just,
Just turn it on one.
Just keep it on one so I can still watch my... Now the baby, she trying to watch Little Baby Bums. It ain't coming up. KP freaking out. Come on, man.
Boy, it sounds like you having a rough day.
Man, let's talk about it, man.
It sounds like you were ready to talk about it before we was ready to talk about it. But, hey, man, since we here, since you knocking at the door, come on in. Come on in, bro.
Eastside, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, Eastside the Rider. What's happening, brother?
Can you hurry up and drop another Catch the Vibe?
Woo, man, Eastside. Bro, Loose got a whole AK out, man. He's shooting at everybody. Eastside the Rider. If you follow Eastside the Rider, he's a very talented poet. I'm talking about him like he's not my brother, but he is my brother. Hey, big blessings. So, Eastside the Rider has been working on Catch a Vibe 3, and he keeps on telling everybody, hey, man, I know y'all waiting on Catch a Vibe 3.
Nah,
but it's coming.
That breeding money too good. He ain't got back in the studio.
Ooh.
That breeding money too
Eastside
good.
chime in. Eastside, you got to chime in, bro. Hey, he working, bro. Just know that, bro. Don't even talk about my brother like that, bro. Bro, he been drinking, bro. Hey, this is the last show of 2020. Hey, it's only right to act up, man. Hey, salute to you.
Okay, what is that?
Water.
I was about to say that's a big ass glass of vodka or some shit. What you got going on, man?
No. Some seltzer water, man.
Seltzer.
Yeah.
The seltzer. All right. Keep it clean, man. There you go, man.
Hey. God bless. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the diary, bruh. Catch a Vibe 3 coming soon.
Okay.
You heard it here on. Man. You heard it here. I just told you, but you want to hear from him, huh?
Yeah. I gotta see it in writing.
Okay. So y'all heard it here live on the Better as Possible podcast. Eastside the Rider will be having Catch a Vibe 3 coming soon, 2021.
Come on,
Catch a Vibe 3.
Let's go.
Ready to catch a vibe. Loose. This is our last show of 2020, man. Mm-hmm. I got some hot takes, but I want you to go ahead and get yours off real quick, man. I know it's on your person. Go ahead and get yours off. What you got going on?
What you mean, man?
I want not just heard, so I'm talking. Okay.
I want it to be felt, not just heard. So I'm taking time with this one. No, I feel that. And if it's any time to take your time, the best time, because you know ain't a lot of shit going on. You think it's just, yeah, man, take your time, make it right, for real. Yeah, man.
It's about 3 coming soon.
I'm so happy that this year is wrapping up. I had a wonderful Christmas.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like this baby, my baby's only 1, just turned 1, and she got more toys than I've ever seen, like ever. I don't know. I don't even know why we opened them, because I'm gonna wrap them back up and give them to her next year. If I can stop her mom from buying gifts, like she's got too many, like, and these toys is like, have you heard of linkables? A linkable is a toy where you press a button on it and then like all the rest of them like do something, or they all sing along and shit. And
I don't want to hear about this no more.
And it's like my baby seen it and she's scared of them, because she'll press one and hit all of them, but she's got multiple of them just in the house, bro. Just
Go ahead, show us. You have now tuned into the Better as Possible podcast. We're about to have loose toys instead of Ryan's toys. These are linkables.
I might have
Logan got these for Christmas, and it seems like Luce hates them.
No, I mean they're cool. Like they
Sound like he's lying.
But this is just 2 of them. These are just 2 of them, bro. But we got a house full of these. We got kitchen sets and ovens. We got, bruh, it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm like, bro, it's just, she's won. We got like 20 books.
Bro, hey, she definitely need those books. Definitely a win when he got them books.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn the fucking link.
Now them boys linked up with the Better as Possible podcast. Hey, bro, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Listen here. So, overall, how was Christmas, bro? How was Christmas, man? Are they
Christmas
talking?
was cool,
they
man.
talk to you?
Yeah, man. They always just like doing their thing. Christmas was great. We went to her mom's house, man, and we do like a Secret Santa every year. So that was fun, just seeing all the gifts and get passed around, and ate good. I think we did pasta this year. We usually do like seafood and shit, and then we all sat down and watched movies. Watched the new Soul movie, and then we watched Wonder Woman.
We're gonna come back to Soul. That was a great movie.
Yeah, man.
Pixar did a thing.
Sad part is that my little niece got my daughter sick. So we're experiencing my daughter's first like real cold, like sneezing and snotting, and it's just like
it's worse.
It's hard work, man. It's hard work, dog. Like
baby sick are the
because then you don't know what
they don't communicate with you, so it makes it even worse. It's like they just don't act right.
Nah, I can't wipe her nose. She's dodging me.
Oh yeah.
And she's strong, slapping my hand out the way. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
It's
like,
the worst. I remember when Crew got his first little cold. And this is when I found out, do not wipe baby's nose with baby wipes. Do not do it.
Nah, don't do that.
You be thinking it's just rubbing the raw. I hit my nose one time with that because I was like, why is he dodging me so hard? Like he don't want that on his nose. And I was just like, maybe it's a nose thing. Like you just don't like it. Man, I wiped my nose with that thing. That alcohol shot up my nose and burnt for like 3 seconds strong. And I was just like, you know what? Son, I apologize. Man.
Yeah,
I've been doing this for like a whole 2 days straight.
You gotta take that.
I felt bad, bro. I felt bad. So if you trying to wipe with the you better get you a Kleenex, bro. Because if you trying with the baby wipes,
right,
that's borderline child abuse. They are When they can talk, they're gonna tell you about yourself.
Yeah, that's no good.
So yeah, man. I hope Logan gets well very soon, man.
Yeah, man. She's been up running around and knocking stuff over, and like it's funny. Oh, we gave her Motrin.
How'd that work?
Kitty Motrin. And like and so it like makes her a little drowsy, but when she was on it, she didn't know what was happening to her. she started talking loud, like what? Like just screaming. I'm like, oh my God, our baby drunk. Like,
I
that
hope
was
she
hard.
feels better.
But yeah. Britt, what's up?
That's dope.
Marquez, shout out to Marquez. He just caught some stuff off the site.
Thank you,
I
thank you,
can't wait
thank
to
you.
get that gear to him.
The better brand. Britt, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for embodying the better as possible spirit, man. We appreciate you. Keep on doing your thing, man. We salute you. We're proud of you, man. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Loose.
What's up?
2020 is wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it, bro.
The wrap up. Oh God.
If I'm gonna ask you one question, man. I know you said you trying to get 2020 up out of here because there was some good things and there was a lot of bad things. But if you're 10 years down the road, what is the story that you tell about 2020?
It was like a play.
Hey, first off, time out, bro. Why did you just jump into that dramatic voice right there? What is that?
The truth. Nah. Dim the lights. Nah.
Who is this? Who is this talking to us?
This is me talking to whoever listening.
All right, you want me to ask the question again? Or are you already ready for action?
I'm there already. No, I'm there.
Go.
2020 was like a play. The shit was darker than I ever seen before. Bodies were just falling and falling and falling. Disease spread. I was there. That was the year I almost died. I was laid up in that hospital bed. Shit was dark. They gave us stimulus checks, $1,200, and niggas was getting kicked out their house. Nigga, they tried to give us another stimulus check for $600 8 months later. Niggas already lost their jobs. Niggas ain't even got bank accounts to put the $600 to. Nigga, it was dark times. And sing. God. Yeah, bro. God, what? God, what? They gonna look at me
1,200. Hey, if you don't tell that around the campfire, bro, you missing out, bro. I'm talking about, them kids gonna be spooked for life,
bro. It was pretty fucked up.
Logan friends gonna be like, bro, that 2020 story that your dad tell, bro. I hope we never see 2020 again. That's how they gonna be, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, see, I was really gonna go with it. I was looking for the positive, but the way you told that story, that's Steven Spielberg-ish.
Yeah. 2021.
You made me want to think, God, dang, that's it. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Right up, hey, bro, that's a movie. That's a whole movie.
Come on, man. The only positive about 2020 is 2021.
This movie. I got a lot of positive out of 2020, man. I can't lie. I got a lot of positive. There was a whole bunch of roller coaster. There's a whole bunch of up and downs. But if I look 10 years down the road, I would say 2020 was the year that I really like developed that relationship with God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that strong relationship where it wasn't me believing in somebody else's story to get me through. It was really me experiencing my own. 2020 was one of the roughest years in my life, but at the same time, it was one of the most humbling and rewarding moments of my life because I learned a lot about myself. I became a better man. I became a better father. I learned to communicate. I learned how to meditate. I learned new things when it comes to like yoga and hiking and nature. All of those things like inspired. Hell, started a new business. You know what I mean? Like started a podcast that is dope. You know what I'm saying? New opportunities were there, right? I can look at all the negative moments, but at the same time, I lived through it, right? And there was opportunities where I could be like, damn, like this sucks. Like, what I'm gonna do? I've been to my low moments, and I've also been to the moments where it's just like, man, I'm so low, I ain't got nothing else to lean on. and my understanding don't make no sense, right?
Yeah.
But if I lean on to God's understanding, if I lean on to what God got for me, I know that something's better for me. If I lean on to the model that I live and breathe by, better as possible. It don't matter how bad the situation may be, like, better as possible. Flint, you're going to get through this. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, can I hate to cut you off, but
Go ahead.
So would you say like you dealt with depression?
Hell yeah, I dealt with depression, boy.
I find myself like, you know what I'm saying, having days where I'm like low, having days where I'm up, having days where I'm low, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, bro, how do you like kick that shit?
You just, I mean, my main thing is always finding the good, hunting for the good in any and everything, right? Even when I'm having bad days, and I've had plenty of bad days. Hell, I know I hopped on the phone with you earlier today, and I just going. I talk. You let me talk for like 20, 30 minutes straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, bro, I needed this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wearing a smile. I'm happy. But some things, you know what I'm saying? Just like a Superman or something, there's some type of kryptonite that's gonna break you down. You gotta understand that you're not perfect. You gotta understand that you are a human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some things will hurt your feelings. Some things will break you down. Some things will have you thinking about, man, like, is this really worth it? Yeah. Is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, therapy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to find that peace. You have to love yourself, right? You have to wake up in the morning and just be like, I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
I started getting back to my videos where it was more so, like I tell everybody, my videos really don't be for others. It be for myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking to, hey, guys, but I'm really talking to, hey, Flint, you're going to be an overcomer. You're going to make it. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really talking to myself because at times I feel that need to be like, man, I want to give up. And then I look at my 2 kids and I'm like, I can't give up.
Not enough.
You know what I'm saying? That's my world, and they depend on me. You know what I mean? I look at my family and I'm like, man, what will my family be like without me? You know what I'm saying? Did they know that? Do they know that I love them, I care for them, and I cherish them? Am I doing enough to show that? You know what I'm saying? How will my brothers be without me with the relationship that we have? How will my sister be without me? How will my parents be without me? So that still gives me that hunger to keep on going regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, depression, I think everybody deals with depression. No matter how good you are, how happy you are, you got down moments. Because no matter how happy you are, somebody's going to find something negative to say about you. Somebody's going to have some type of way to feel about you. And they don't care if they hurt your feelings. It don't matter to them. They just speak in their mind. Keeping it real, you know?
Angie said, it helps give you a guide on how to deal with depression. We don't have all the answers, and they are professionals in that area. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I spoke with some therapists and stuff, but I don't know, man. I be thinking about like, just like, what's the purpose of it all? Like, well, like, what the fuck is this shit? What's the purpose of this shit? Like,
you be on that alien stuff.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that, but it's just like, is there more to it? Which is why I like the movie Soul, because it kind of, in a kiddie way, it kind of like explains some things, and it said something that I thought I knew, but it was nice hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it ain't always about like, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but it's like they don't focus necessarily on your purpose, but it's just like, are you enjoying this experience? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, take in your sadness. When you're sad, like, that's okay. If you're sad, you gotta feel that so you can appreciate the happiness.
Very
you know
much
what I'm
so.
saying? Like, enjoy all the things around you and all the people and the experiences that you get. So that was the main thing that I got from that movie. Like, that I was like, oh shit, like,
that's a great movie.
That helps.
That was a great movie.
Which is weird. I'll let you give your take, but I saw a thread of people that just hated the movie, mainly because of their Christian beliefs, and and they thought that it was just they didn't want to introduce certain things to their children and stuff like that. But I was just like, man, sometimes people just be reading into shit too much. And yeah.
Nope. But, honestly, that was one of the best movies, and it was needed. Definitely Pixar, Disney, very smart with what they got going on. Shout out to A. Carter jumping on what's happening. Hey yo,
Poppin' B. I like your shirt and your Abby.
Yeah, Jingle Jack. Hey, I saw that too. Shout out to the Abby Poppin' B with the better as possible Yam shirt. Right now, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about the movie Soul. Yes, I got to check it out this weekend. I was excited to check it out. That was the Christmas movie of choice. After Elf. Just had to throw that out there. It had this Elf. You got to watch Elf with Will Ferrell. Just saying.
Oh yeah. But I haven't seen that in a minute. Will Ferrell, your favorite actor, huh?
He's one of them. Definitely one of them.
That's crazy.
I like him, man.
You really like that slap foot comedy. Like you like that
dry humor.
I wouldn't even say dry, just like that.
You never seen Step Brothers?
Yeah, I've seen Step Brothers.
Straight classic.
We were roommates. You watched it every single day.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah,
and
Jingle Jangle was
on
good.
This movie, man. One of the best movies I've seen all 2020, because of the perspective, right?
Okay, what you got?
With everything that's going on in life, the highs, the lows, and everything like that, it's just like you have to take advantage of this opportunity that you have, right? If you're not taking advantage of this opportunity, you're gonna go just like Buddy went. When he went too soon, he died too soon in the movie, right? And when he died, he realized that he wasn't living his life. He wasn't living his purpose. There was a whole bunch of lows. There wasn't a lot of highs, and he hated it. He was so upset with, dang, I didn't really live my life. I wasn't really happy. I lived my life for others, and I didn't really get the true love that I really wanted. I didn't really get the desire that I truly wanted.
He didn't get his shot.
Huh?
He didn't get his shot.
Did he get a shot? But he wasn't going at it 110%.
You can't say that, bro. You didn't see it when he was telling everybody, when they kept telling them no? No.
At the same time, you say no, but then you had his mother who was in the back of his head always saying, don't be a full-on musician, or you got to find stability. You can't be just a musician and be pretty much an entrepreneur. He had the mindset of, I'm on the fence. If it works, it works. If it don't, I got a fallback plan. You ain't never go all in. You ain't never spread your wings and fly. Until we saw the different perspective when he was in the cat, and and 22 was him, and 22 ain't have no fear. She didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living life like, for me, I'm just living life. I don't know what not to say. I don't know how not to say it. I'm just doing me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? At the barbershop scene, when Buddy was telling them, you have people that's going to hate on you. You got people that's going to doubt you. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, hey, you just hating on me because of your insecurities. And Buddy ran out of there because he really felt like, dang, you called me out on my stuff, bro. Mm-hmm. And then how Buddy, the whole conversation in the barbershop, 22's talking every type of life. This man was like, I never had this type of conversation in the barbershop. All I do is talk about jazz music. He said, why you ain't never talked to me about your wife or your dreams and everything like that? He was like, you never asked. All you do is talk jazz.
Yeah.
So I'm equipped enough to talk jazz with you, but I have other things that go on in my life. I'm a barber. If I want to talk jazz all the time, I'll be a jazz musician. Just like
bro, wait, hold on. You lose the track. Hold on.
I'm going somewhere.
Bring it back. Okay.
If you jump in this car, we're going to get to the destination.
Okay, all right.
Let's go. Right now. Today. Better as possible. Tune in each and every Monday, 10 p.m. Better as possible.
Okay. Hey, yo, I think he has the same problem that most of us do. Just going through the motions and forgetting to enjoy the little things.
Yeah.
22 was seeing the world for the
first time. But if you take on each and every day without being the zombie, right? If you take on, hey, this day I'm gonna accomplish this. When you set your goals, when you go at it 100%, when you fully like live, when you're saying, hey, my mom wants me to be a doctor, but I really want to be a artist. All right, mom. Hey, I love you, but I want to be an artist. What he saw at the end of the show was, mom was gonna love him regardless. Even tailor his dad's suit. As much as she was saying, hey man, that's a pipe dream. You going at something that's not a guarantee, but you can go be a middle school music teacher and you can get benefits, you can get all this. And he's like, bro, that's not really what I want. And these kids, like, they don't really want to like me. I'd rather really do something with people who are passionate about what we're doing and find my success in that, right? His mom still loved him regardless. And that was the thing. Most people are too afraid to really do what they want to do because they're afraid of that rejection. They're afraid of that awkward phase or stage when people that they truly love or care about don't feel the same way about them because they chose something else. But you know what? They got a life. You got a life. They had an opportunity to live their life. They learned from their mistakes. Those were their mistakes. You got an opportunity to learn from your own mistakes. You got an opportunity to live your life for you. And when he got his second chance, he knew that he was going to live life better. He knew that he wasn't going to waste those opportunities. He knew that he wasn't going to be a zombie. He knew that next time he came around, when he got to see it, he was going to have more golden moments instead of those blue moments where it was just that, dang, here I go. I'm just going through the motions. I'm just a dude who I don't even like.
I agree. So we're
talking about Pixar's movie Soul. Jamie Foxx did a great job on this. Luce, go ahead, follow up.
I loved it. So when he died, right, he goes with this escalator to the great beyond. And he's like, nah, I ain't doing this. I want to go to the great before. Would you agree that the great before is just the male's ball sack?
What? What are we talking about right now? No, I didn't think of it that deep, bro. I was following it like I was a little kid. I didn't think that deep, bro. This fool here. No, I didn't think that.
Because the soul's got to be somewhere before.
God. They're with God. That's where those souls were. They were with God.
Which raises another question.
God. I'm not doing this with you. Not on this last show for the 2020. We got to do
it. It's the last show.
It did. Actually, steer us back. Bruce is over here. He on one. Go ahead. Luke,
no, I'm saying it all makes sense. You know, like the saying, as above, so below. From within is also without. Like when you look at the universe, some stars and shit, they say we come from stars. When you look at I forgot what the shit is called. Like the spiral on the fingertip is the spiral around your ear, like the perfect number. All this shit is connected basically.
What's the perfect? It's zero, right?
Nah, it's like 333 something. I don't know. It's a crazy
number.
Right,
keep on going.
But like all this shit is connected.
All right.
So the reason I asked that is because it's like
golden ratio.
The golden ratio, right?
Good shot, Drew. Dr. Drew in the house.
He Googled that. Or he just knew that. He probably knew
smart,
that.
Man. Hey, give Dr. Drew his credit, man. He's crediting that boy. Doctor.
You're right.
God, we got doctors tuning in and you gonna act like that, bro? That is possible, bro.
The shape of shrimp or your ear. Yeah, exactly, right? So it's like,
what shrimp y'all be eating?
Bro, you're so stupid. But it's like that perfect spiral. But I guess what I'm getting at is the reason I say that is because it's like even if you say like with God or they're out in the universe, when you think of the universe, that shit is also within you. So that's why I'm saying like Oh, okay. They're little sperms.
Hey man, I hate you, bro. Why are you messing up this movie for me? I was gonna watch it again tonight. I'm not gonna look at them little.
But you gonna see it with a whole different view. You know what
I don't want to see it with that view. I'm good on that. No.
But besides the point, what I'm saying is like, when I think when people die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm looking at it from like I'm, you know what I'm saying, electrical engineering background and all that shit. I think we turn into electricity or energy. You know what I'm saying? I think like when we look at light bulbs, when you rub your feet on the carpet and touch a doorknob and shock like and get that little spark, when you look at lightning and all that shit, that's like energy. And I think that's what we become. We become part of the universe again. You know? And I think this movie, what I liked about it was it sounded like bugs hitting like one of those neon lights when they were going up that escalator. They were getting that little zap.
Bro, we watched this movie and saw two different things.
But
this man here is crazy.
I like that because it resonated with you know what I'm saying, what I think. You know? And yeah, it was just weird because when I saw all of the people who didn't like it and read their comments and stuff, it all was just like fear, out of fear.
But that's how 22 was living. 22 was living in fear, and that's why 22 didn't want to go to the world, right? And it has so many insecurities, right? Because of the fact that you don't believe what I believe, or you see things different than I see it, then I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
How come we can't learn, grow, and develop together?
Yeah.
If you saw that perspective and I saw a different perspective, why can't we have a general conversation and both learn something in the process instead of just shunning it? Because yeah, people may not have liked it, but if you really looked at it and you saw that there were some life lessons that could be taught, regardless, you could change the characters to whatever you choose. You could change the storyline to whatever you choose. But at the end, I want to at least teach my kids to live life, enjoy life, appreciate life.
Yep.
Right? Who's to say that you're going to get a second chance?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. I never been dead before. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that.
See? Hey, man. Let me do me. Let me talk my story. I don't know if I've never been dead, bro, but no. But I want to encourage my kids. I want to encourage others to live life, enjoy life, be happy, hunt the good in everything around you. Because when it's all said and done, if you were to look at your life, would you like to go through that Hall of Fame and be like, man, I ain't really do nothing? Mm-hmm. Or would you like to say, man, I really accomplished a lot. I was happy. I remember this time. This time was good. This time was fun. Yeah. I don't want to tell my kids a whole bunch of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. That's the worst.
Real spill, man.
Because then they don't nobody want to be like a shoulda, coulda, woulda person. They want to be the worst. They want to be the furthest thing away from you. But if you can tell somebody a story of how you persevered, how you never gave up, how you kept on pushing, how you made it happen, how you turned nothing into a mansion, how you turn nothing into, just a dream into realities.
Yeah. Yeah. Ayo said it best. The lady quoted, she's quoting the lady from the movie. If you think you're in the ocean, you in the ocean.
Boom. Way to go, Ayo.
Yeah, come on, man.
Bring that to the Better as Possible podcast. We truly appreciate you.
Hey, man, we almost coming up on a year.
It feels good.
It does feel good. It feels good to end 2020.
It does.
I foresee it getting. I foresee it like.
Don't say no war story, bro. Just be positive. Be happy.
Why?
You're foreseeing. You've already went into Steven Spielberg mode.
Oh yeah, we did.
You've already went to, what is it, Stephen King? No, it's Stephen King. You're not even Steven Spielberg.
It's worse than that.
It got dark. Shimlot. Emma.
No, but I'm saying like every month on the show Earth, dumb shit happened. So I foresee that continuing. You know what I'm saying?
And it all started with Kobe. It all started with Kobe.
I mean, we could say that, but
I don't know what happened before Kobe. I
I
was really paying attention, right?
The faster our internet gets, the more bullshit we gonna see. So, you know, we're going into 5G. We gonna know about it. You know what I'm saying? I turned on Twitter today. They was voting if we was gonna get $1,200 or $600 right there in front of our face. They was like reading. So, yeah, we're gonna get information faster than we ever gotten it before. So expect to see shit you didn't expect to see. But aliens, 2021 for sure. Like in the grocery store, like buying fruit right next to you. Big ass fucking roach.
What?
Big ass. Keep it going.
Yeah. What? Loose?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. At the end of the day, this is our last show in 2020, man. Let me ask you this question, Luce. What has made you better in 2020?
In 2020?
No, 2021.
What's made me better?
Yeah, man. What's made you better in 2020?
Nothing. I feel like I feel like I'm just ready to move forward.
Okay. Okay.
You have to practice duality. The bad only exists because the good does in equal proportion. It's what you choose to focus on. Exactly.
Bro, that sounds like some Bruce Lee type stuff. Good shot, Dr. Drew. Eastside said you have to watch the Unabomber doc on Netflix if you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's one thing I appreciate about y'all, man. Y'all are bright people. Thank you for always tuning in and giving y'all insight. That's one thing that makes this podcast so unique because people get to chime in on live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get to get a whole different perspective, and I'm truly appreciative of that.
Flint, so tell me, what's made you better?
What's made me better? Like I said, my relationship with like God and just believing more and understanding that regardless of your situation, things get better. If you keep on living, if you keep on fighting, if you keep on believing, if you keep on working towards the goal of having blind faith, things get better. Another thing is love yourself like you're the most important person in the world. I've been working on loving myself like I'm the most important person in the world, right? And sometimes that may come off very selfish, but putting myself on the back burner for others to make them feel okay and having to live with that, dang, I hate that feeling. Like, it sucks. Like, I should have said this. I should have done that. That's one of the worst feelings. It's so uncomfortable. So truly just loving yourself unconditionally, appreciating the blessing that you are, right? If you're talking about, you know, you're going down in the dialogue of the souls were quote unquote like sperm or whatnot, right? And it's just like, think about how that process had to take place and only one was able to fertilize that egg. Think how special you were to be that one.
Come on, man.
And stop thinking that you have to be like everybody else because God took his time to make you. God took his time to create the greatness that is you. If you were to appreciate that, it don't matter where you come from. It don't matter what you've been through, the good, the bad, the ugly, like you still have greatness in you. And then once you see that and once you believe that and start walking in that, great things will start happening. So I look at opportunities where I'm like, man, I'm down to my last, but opportunities come out of nowhere. And you're like, okay, dang, you know, Lucy, you know, I love working sports, right? And just last week, I'm down working with some of the best athletes in the nation.
Right.
I'm not just working with some of the best athletes in the city. I'm not just working with some of the best athletes in the state. I'm working with some of the best athletes in the nation because I got blind faith. I understand that this is something that I desire. This is something that I want, right? One of the reporters down in Naples is a big reporter down here in Atlanta. And I saw him. I'm like, dang, you look familiar, right? He happens to be the LB of one of my cousins.
Wow.
So I'm like, dang. He's like, hey, bro, we could work. Hit me up when we get back to Atlanta. We can work. If you want to do sports, like, we can work.
That's
and it's
tough.
just like, if you think that it can't happen, it never will. But if you think with the faith the size of a mustard seed, God got a funny way of showing up and showing out.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020 has showed me that.
Yeah.
I remember calling you and saying, hey, bro, what's up? How you doing? And you telling me I got COVID. I'm like, damn, my brother going downhill fast, bro. How, like, come on. You know what I mean? And just praying and talking to you and seeing you now and seeing the podcast throughout the whole thing. Like, great things happen, you know? Sure. My son was born in 2020, and he lights up every time he sees me. That's a beautiful feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing my daughter count to 10 and being so excited when she counts to 10, that's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah.
Right? So when I look at 2020 and I'm like, man, 2020 became one of the years where I really started living, you know, and appreciating who I was and who I am. Yeah. And really, really edging in that stone, like what's going to be my legacy. Right?
You know what I see is like you jumping without the bungee cord. It's like you're not being afraid to fly right now.
Yeah.
That's what 2020 or at least what I feel like I see in 2020. It's like
I know God got me, so it's like I fear what?
Yeah.
Why should you fear when you know God got you? Like when you know that you're gonna fly, like what is jumping off a ledge?
Mm-hmm.
When you know that success is gonna happen, like why doubt?
Yeah, man.
When you understand that staying in your own lane, you don't have no traffic. Like loving you and being you the best of your ability, there is no traffic. But when you try to be like everybody else, you gotta stop, you got pit stops, you gotta learn the lesson, and you gotta say, God damn, so how you do what you do? Hold on, so you don't learn that in one day? Oh, so I gotta stay over here. But if I'm in my own lane and I'm just learning, I'm growing and developing, I'm reading the books that I desire. Mm-hmm. I'm working on what I want out of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not doing math problems when I want to be a better speaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading books on being a better speaker. I'm listening to podcasts of being a better speaker or owning my business and making my business a success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That is what 2020 is giving me. It's that enlightening year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's big, man.
Big blessings, bro.
I feel like I'm still learning. I don't know if I
don't never stop learning though.
I can say 100 things like that have made me better, but
I appreciate you, brother.
But I feel like I'm in a transitional period, so I may not just be ready to just say that thing that 2020s, you know, just made me so profound and better at, because it's a multiple of things, but it's all just molding me into, you know, what I'm going to be.
It made you hungry though.
It made me a lot of things.
Nigga, but hey, hell, you was like, what's the name off of Soul though? Cause I called Luce one time. I said, bro, what does COVID feel like? Luce said, bruh, it feel like somebody trying to kill me. I was like, okay, I get it. I don't know what that feel like. And then he called me one other time. And he was just like, bro, I can't feel my feet, bro. I can't walk, bro.
Yeah.
And he's walking fine. He's living.
Yeah.
He's enjoying his daughter, his wife. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
Shit. Yeah. I can't find that right word yet, but I'll figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? A dictionary. Look it up.
You know what I
He does
mean?
it. But that's part of the process, bro.
Have you watched this show called Your Honor?
Mm-mm.
Have you heard about it?
Mm-mm.
Dang, man, it's such a good show. It's with Bryan Cranston, the dude from Breaking Bad. So it comes on Showtime, man. He's like an honor, and his son does like a hit and run on somebody, but the kid is like, his father is like this big time fucking drug dealer or crime, I don't know, crime lord or some shit. But it's a really good show, man. If you get a chance, bro, watch it, because it gives you some insight on life.
Another thing about life, and I'm a smooth transition real quick, Luce, is going to the strip club or throwing your whole career away. I asked that question because the starting quarterback for Washington football team just got kicked off the football team.
Oh, dang.
Because he went to the strip club and got caught. As a celebrity, as a wealthy celebrity.
Wait, dang, Harden just did the same thing. Well, I think he did that on purpose, though.
James Harden got a check. He's been a scoring champion. He's one of the best in the NBA. This dude Haskins ain't got that far yet. You know what I'm saying? He's just a hometown hero. He's from the DC area, and he's playing for Washington football team. So it's like, dang, the hometown hero, he made it. You know what I'm saying? But he has a coach who is battling cancer, and he chose to be a bonehead in, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me think, like, making good decisions in 2020, all of that. 2020 has been a hell of a year, all that. All right. Why don't you just hire them strippers to come to your house? Why you gotta go to the strip club? But he potentially threw away his career because of that.
That's crazy.
They really kicked him off the team. And I'm like, bro, they just drafted him late in the first round, so he was worth a lot of money. They paid big money for him. And that just goes to show you, like, if you're not living your life the way you want to live your life, like what you really want, right? What you really want. You really wanted to be in the NFL. You really wanted to be successful. You really wanted to have accolades, right? And the little things that come your way, those little things may trip you up. It might be a stripper. It might be a friend who's thinking it's funny to record you while you with the strippers.
Yeah, that's what I never
could cost you your whole career.
I never understand the person with the camera phone who's just like, oh, and I'm gonna upload this.
Oh, they just want to be seen. They want to be the person.
Yeah.
They got all the views. They have all the likes.
That's crazy. Dang.
That's one of the bruh.
Well, somebody else gonna pick them up though, right?
You've shown like, and that's another thing, right? In living life, some of the decisions that you make will cost you. Some may cost you a little bit, some may cost you a lot of bit, right?
Right.
In this situation, because it is a pandemic and because you are a professional, supposed to be a professional, it don't matter if you're young, if you're old, you're supposed to be a professional. You just showed the whole league that you're immature, that you're a bad decision maker, and you're supposed to be the leader, you're the quarterback. So in your role, which is defined by being a leader and making sound mind decisions, you don't make those when it comes down to real life. So do I want to pick you up? And if I do pick you up, you'll never get the money that you really deserve.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's gonna have to work for it from scratch.
You'll never get the money that you deserve because you'll always have the red sign or the red target on your back saying, hey, you never know, he might make a dumb decision. So yeah, we can undercut him a couple mil because shoot, I can't trust you all the way. You put yourself in a bad position.
I don't know, man. How's the nigga? Dang, what's his buddy name? Who took them crabs?
He's Jameis Winston. This is
Yeah,
great. And you know who he is, and you know where he came from. So the way you did that was rude and disrespectful. But you know what? Florida State all the way. He won a Heisman for us in the national championship. So don't even try us like that, boy. I wish I could. Listen here.
There we go. Yeah.
Jameis Winston came off a year where he made history. He threw for 30 touchdowns and he threw for 30 interceptions. It was bad. But he threw for the most touchdowns in the league and the most interceptions in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you say, dang, that's bad. Jameis Winston is a former national championship winner. He's a former first-round pick. He's a former Heisman winner. Jameis Winston is currently on the Saints, and he's only making like $2 million.
Dang.
And he's the backup.
Dang.
He ain't even seeing the field, bro.
Dang, he got low.
Got low ball. He got low ball.
Dang.
And could it be because of the decision that he made? Huh? He made poor decisions. Jameis Winston been in a lot of drama while he's been in the season, while he's been in the league, and you say, dang, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions, man, you gotta make good decisions for the rest of your life. Like think about your future. Think about more than just the moment. Appreciate the life that you have, appreciate the blessing that you have, but make wise decisions. That man gonna mess around and win
a ring.
On the third string, he ain't have to do no work. He ain't have to stretch. I don't think he's gonna win a ring though, bro. You sleep. I don't think he's gonna win no ring, bro. That's if he does, Drew, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if he does win a ring, that's Drew Brees going out the league, man. They just sending him off. You know how I feel about this. You know how I feel about sports. I think it's all political. That's the same reason why Peyton Manning won a ring on his last year at Denver against Cam Newton. That was his only chance that he was gonna win a ring, and they yeah.
Dang, yo.
That's what I feel about that. Before we go loose.
Before we go, oh man, it's time to go already.
It is, man. This is the Better As Possible podcast. You catch us live each and every Monday, 10 p.m. Set your clocks, set your reminders, 10 p.m. for the Better As Possible podcast. The next time you will see us will be in 2021. It is a blessing to be a blessing. Continue to pass out blessings regardless of the situation. Understand this. You know the motto. Don't play with it. You know the motto. Better as possible. Better as possible, bro. You know the motto, bro. Better as possible. Yeah. Whatever obstacle you face, better as possible. Even if you're doing good, better as possible.
2021, I'm gonna be better at everything I do.
Woo!
I'm gonna be.
Hey, if y'all didn't know, that's gonna be a T-shirt. Juice just dropped it exclusive. He wasn't even supposed to do that. That's too much heat for the Better As Possible podcast, but he just dropped it exclusive. 2021, I'm going to be better at everything I do. You heard it here first. Thank you for tuning in and waiting for the Better As Possible podcast, man. We appreciate you. Luz, tell them one more time what's the motto for 2021.
Be better at everything you do. Hey, man, we love y'all. We out. Better.
Happy New Year. Be a blessing, man. Stop playing with and live your life.
Your bubble.
And you better watch Soul. Go ahead, Luce. This is fun. Go ahead. Do what you say. Say you want to think. Go ahead. Say it. Because I got something else to say. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Interview news. You heard it here first. Saints over KC. Jameis with W. Oh, Dr. Drew said. First off, he said MTV News. That's not a reputable source. That's not a reputable source when it comes to sports. MTV News. You heard it here first. Saints over Kansas City. Jameis Winston eating that W.
That's crazy.
We don't believe nothing that just came out of my mouth. You're welcome. Okay, Luce. Tell him one more time. What's the motto?
Better as possible, man.
Forever
We're
and
taking
always.
it further this year, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Visit the betterbrand.store. It's more merch. Get you some New Year's gear. You going? You gonna hit that?
I was about to, but I didn't know. Better as possible. Hey, pretty cat. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in. This is Better as Possible podcast. Catch us live each and every Monday at 10 p.m. Better as Possible podcast. Loose Vultures, Flint Hatchet. Better as possible. You know the motto. Better as possible. Let's go. We love y'all. Happy New Year. Be blessed. Don't be stressed about nothing.
Oh, and Trapped on Earth is out right now. Make sure y'all tune in on that.
Man, you better say that one more time with your chest out. Boy,
Trapped
what's
on
wrong with you?
Trapped on Earth. Y'all can listen to it on all your platforms.
True.
Come on. Let's get the fuck out.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.